Wih, ini dia, Irlandia. Wrath of Druids. Oke, DLC yang pertama dari Valhalla. Dan saya baru mendapatkannya.
Ireland, a patchwork of petty kings jostling.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel di Herman Playtime. Lama nggak pernah mainin Assassin Creed Valhalla. Jadi hari ini tuh saya memainkan Assassin Creed Valhalla, tapi DLC-nya ya guys. Jadi kemarin saya beli 2 DLC, yaitu satu Wrath of Druid dan satu lagi Siege of Paris ya. Jadi kita memainkan satu DLC-nya dulu, yaitu Wrath of Druid. Jadi untuk apa ya namanya ya, memainkan Wrath of Druid itu kita ke sini dulu, ke Irish Street, oke? Nggak usah basa-basi, kita langsung aja. Let's go. Jadi terakhir tuh perlengkapan saya tuh begini. Perlengkapan saya begini. Jadi ya langsung aja ya, kita mainkan DLC-nya Wrath of Druid. Hai.
Hytham? Things have not gone as planned. Hytham! Perhaps you can aid me in locating Hytham.
Azar. Nyari Hytham ya?
What is your purpose with him?
I have brought a sampling of goods from Ireland.
Oh, dari
That
Ireland.
is, if I can bring my ships to dock.
Azar, I see you've met Eivor Wolfkist.
Ah, so you are Eivor. In fact, I bring you a message from Ireland.
I know no one in Ireland.
The letter is from Dublin's king. Sadly, I seem to have misplaced it.
The King of Dublin. Why would such a one write to me?
He wishes to expand trade to England. The purpose of my bringing goods here.
Azar is from the east, but lives in Ireland now. But in matters of trade, Azar, your king should petition Ranford.
He claims to know Eivor. He asked me to accompany you on the trip there.
Oke.
I know no king, and I'm certainly not about to journey to Ireland.
Dublin kayaknya tahu si
Azar,
Eivor
you
loh.
must build a trading post. In fact, where is your trade ship?
Tapi si Hytham tahu loh si Azar ini siapa.
An unfortunate incident, most concerning. Trading rivals have blocked the river and thus my goods.
The blocked river hurts all Ravensthorpe. Stay, I will put things right.
As you see, Eivor is a person of action. Find me later, when the river is safely clear.
Of course, my friend. I thank you, Eivor.
Oke,
I will
Azar.
find the king's letter in the meantime.
You keep insisting that I know an Irish king. It is a fantasy.
Oke.
That sends me letters from Ireland.
Travel to naval blockade. It is mouth of Nene River. Nene River. Oke, kita kemana ini? Nene River. Nene River tuh di mana? Oh, ke sini toh. Baiklah, kita langsung ke sana. Komen.
Off we go. Need to row our way out.
Oke, gitu. Berarti kita menuju kemana nih?
Sing us a song.
Kita bener gak lewat sini ya? Guys. Oke, benar.
Can't raise the sail here.
Kok susah banget? Saking lamanya gak pernah main kaku. Oke, kita langsung menuju ke sana. lama ya nggak pernah main Assassin Creed Valhalla, jadi apa ya, masih agak-agak bingung kontrolnya apanya tuh, kita masih belajar. Jadi kita mainkan DLC-nya ya guys. Kalau game base-nya ya banyak sudah yang memainkannya ya, tapi DLC-nya sedikit, jadi saya memainkan DLC-nya aja langsung. Mungkin agak sedikit telat, tapi ya maklumi ya. Bener nggak di sini? Oh, masih jauh. Oke, masih jauh guys. Usah di raid ya. Kita fokus sama main questnya dulu. Kita percepat ya guys, biar nggak bosen. Ini masih bagus pemandangan. Oke, kita sudah mau mendekati main questnya. So, kita mau mendekat kiri apa kanan? Kita right dari kiri ya. Kita dari kiri dulu. Yuk.
Bring them swords, sleeping. Won't take long.
Sampai lupa sampai ininya. Gaya main sampai lupa sampai. Hancur ini dulu guys. Biasanya
Get back here.
We've outstayed our welcome.
Go up, damn you.
aduh, kena. Oke, terus kita ke atas dulu ya guys. Kayaknya kita dari sini aja, kita langsung gempur aja ke sana guys. Oke, kita langsung raid aja. Lama gak pernah main. Ini apa ini? Oke, kita ambil dulu petinya. Apa ini hancurkan lagi strukturnya, guys? Oh itu.
One more should do it.
Ada lagi nggak? Dihancurin nggak? Oke, berarti udah selesai ya untuk ininya.
Azar's trading rivals are defeated. The river is clear. Now we'll see about this so-called King of Dublin.
King of Dublin. Ini sudah beres semua, berarti kita kembali ke markas ya. Kita langsung fast travel aja kali guys. Oke, kita sudah sampai di Ravensthorpe, di base kita ya. Jadi kita mencari si siapa namanya? Azar. Si Azar, kurang di Azar dia. Itu kemahnya dia, guys. Itu kemahnya, jadi kita bangun kemahnya kayaknya dulu deh.
Azar, the river is
Azar.
clear, save for a few bodies and sticks. Your goods will get through.
Your reputation comes honestly then, though I am not sure about the name Wolf-Kissed.
The scar on my neck.
My Viking name would then be Azar One-Eye.
Azar
Thank you,
One
Azar
Eye.
One Eye. My men will help construct your trade post.
Then I am twice indebted to you. If ever you change your mind about Ireland, I will be found in the trade post, once built. Oh, and I found your letter. Here.
Kita buka suratnya dulu. Apa yang terjadi di sini? Oke, trade postnya sudah kita building. Iris Outpost namanya. Oke, kita baca suratnya. From the court Dublin, glorious King Barid Mac Emma. Hello, cousin Eivor. Oh, sepupunya, guys. It has been years since we part us. Setelah sekian lama kita berpisah. Oh, ternyata kita sudah bertemu di Laut Utara. Apakah kamu sangat sibuk? Apakah kita bisa dapat reunian? Oke. Intinya itu kita diajak reunian, guys. Kita diajak reunian. Apakah kita bisa reunian? Nanti tinggal ngomongin sama Azar. Oke.
Cousin Borid is alive and King of Dublin. The North near never
Oke,
failed
kita
to delight.
kita ini ya langsung aja ya, guys. Ketemu sama Azar aja. Kita dekat.
Eivor, are you prepared to go to Ireland?
Ya, kita langsung aja ya, guys. Nggak usah basa-basi.
Azar, you did not tell me the king was my cousin.
It was most amusing this way, was it not? A little mystery.
I prefer to know what is what. But it was a pleasant surprise.
He's eager to see you. Shall we set sail?
Ayo kita berangkat ke Irlandia. You.
Yeah, I would like to see this land. And my cousin Barid.
Berarti ini terjadi di Irlandia, guys. Jadi Barid itu sepupunya jadi raja di Irlandia. Nice. Dan kita jadi raja di Inggris. Wih, ini dia Irlandia. Wrath of Druids. Oke, DLC yang pertama dari Valhalla. Dan saya baru mendapatkannya.
Ireland, a patchwork of petty kings jostling for hills and pastures and green glens. My adopted isle.
Azar ngomong apa sih?
Azar, how is it that Barid, as Norse as ice, is king of Dublin?
Dublin is a Viking city, Eivor. But in fact, merchants and beggars come from all parts to parade in its muddy streets.
Odd to think of Barid as king of a city.
It perhaps sounds grander than it is. Ireland has many kings. They litter the countryside, and Barid's throne is not secured. Flann calls the tune.
Who's he?
Soon to be crowned High King of all Ireland.
Oh.
Flann distrusts Vikings, though he needs them.
Barid will find a way. As a boy, he wasn't much
Wah, macet guys.
fighter, but somehow always came out all
I'm
right.
sure what you say is true. Certainly he is loved by his people.
Oke, Dublin tuh kayak raja kecil guys. Jadi di atasnya tuh ada rajanya lagi. Jadi kita mau menuju ke kerajaannya si Dublin. Oke guys. Ngomong apa sih gili-giri? Halah. Whatever lah ya. Oke, kita sudah nyampe di Dublin. Apakah kita disambut dengan meriah? Apa disambut dengan kemarahan? Tapi Assassin Creed ini emang menyenangkan untuk dimainkan. Dari seri pertama sampai terakhir yang ini Valhalla. Walaupun sedikit menyimpang dari sejarahnya ya. Tapi looks cool and enak untuk diikuti ceritanya. Wah, keren ya.
Your crew can find lodging here. Come, let us find Barid.
Kita ketemu dengan Barid dulu guys.
Eivor! Blood of my blood! Look at you! You have Aunt Rosta's cheekbones! And you, the 7-year-old lives in you still.
It has been
Kita
a long
ketemu dengan Barid.
stretch since we pelted old Ganfrid with apple cores.
He never forgave us that.
And Sigurd in the clan? How goes with all?
There's much to tell you, Barid. But let me breathe your Irish air.
Thank you for keeping my ports from being set ablaze in my absence.
My ports? Yes, old man. I can rule my city even without you here. Eivor, you arrive in good time. I'm hosting a feast in honor of my son, Siegfried. He is 17 today.
A 17-year-old son.
And rather a difficult boy at that. Come, there's much to show on the way to my castle.
A kingship, a son, and a castle. Truly, you have a fine
Dia dapat
life, Barid.
Castle?
It is a wooden house. Finely crafted, to be sure, but in Shiraz, it would be home to a middling rug merchant.
Lead me to your rock merchant's wooden hovel, Barid.
Oke, kita ikuti Barid dulu deh.
Just look at her docks. Wee babe of a city, but the biggest port in all Ireland.
You cannot appreciate Irish air without enduring the stench of our docks.
It is upon the strength of
Kayak si Barid sama si Azar itu kayak ada something wrong
Azar
ya.
told me that your throne may not be entirely steady.
King Flann needs some persuading is all. Dublin's vast trade web will bring wealth to all Ireland. If Flann can be made to see that, my
Namanya
kingship
Flann.
and my children's children will be safe.
I cannot guarantee your throne, but a vast trading web is within my power.
No one else I trust my commerce to, old man.
Did you let him call you that?
I call him worse things.
Borid, my king! I still owe you a horn of ale.
Kita dia kemana nih guys? Kita ikuti Barid dulu deh.
This is where I leave
Don't
you.
miss the banquet.
I'll be there shortly.
Welcome to Ireland. Flann, namanya Flann. Nggak bisa cepet, oh bisa. Tapi kita harus ngikutin si Barid ya, nggak bisa lari ya guys.
Barid, my mighty king.
Aoife, this is my cousin, Eivor. Show him the bow I had you make for him.
Oh kita dikasih panah.
This is for me. The craftsmanship is beautiful.
Me best work. Give her a try. Hit the targets before the sand runs out. Think you can get them all?
Oke, kita coba
Of
dulu
course
guys.
I will.
Sambil
Stand ready to be
mengingat-ingat.
astonished.
Aren't you the confident one? Sure, I'll be embarrassed for you if you shat on the eggs.
Watch my arrows fly.
I certainly will. Go!
It's a very nice bow. Thank you, Barid.
Steps
Lupa.
off the boat after a long sea voyage and shoots like a master.
Norse Galbow. Oke, kita udah dapat Norse Galbow. Oke lah, kita ikuti. Kemana kita Barid?
Well done, cousin. Wait, is that a house of God?
Aye, Christ's own church. Ireland is mostly Christian now, and so is Dublin. Many Norse chew the wafer.
You make a place for them.
Them? I myself have a place in Christ's house, as I do in the house of Thor. So long as a god has my back, he has my altar.
Jadi dia Kristen sekaligus juga masih Norse, jadi dia masih
I built this city up
menyembah
from
Thor
rock.
ya.
20 years ago, us Vikings were beat. The Irish took revenge and sacked Dublin.
Azar told me that it's a Viking city.
Norse founded it, and I nursed it back to health. When I became king, I was king of a mud pit.
King of Mud Pit. Jadi dia si Dublin ini dia kotanya dikuasai tapi dia bangun ulang sama dia. Jadi penduduk-penduduk sini tuh dia istilahnya berterima kasih sama dia. Karena udah jadi kota pelabuhan yang agak sibuk lah bilang.
There, up ahead, my home. My only regret is that my mother and my wife aren't here to greet you. They've gone on pilgrimage to the mountains just now. The waters there improve mother's health. I am left to discipline my wayward son,
And to host a banquet.
which should be already underway.
Up, Barid! Fodia!
Oke, kita masuk mana nih? Kita masuk ke rumahnya Barid ya.
Here we are. Please, go enjoy yourself. I must have a word with my son. Come meet him before the night's out.
Oke, kita speak dulu sama ini. Jadi bilang House of Dublin.
Hi. Enjoying yourself?
It's great crack. It's a fine thing to celebrate future King Siegfried.
Siegfried.
I'm curious. How do you feel Barid?
Oh, he's done a lovely job, he has. Likes to throw feasts. Invites more hosts than king, perhaps, but he's a fine man and...
Can I ask, what is your life like?
Well, there's a fair amount of work, isn't there? I'm a tanner myself. Long days stripping hides.
Oke, dia tanner guys. Oke, goodbye.
Enjoy the feast.
You?
Terus kita tanya Azar.
Azar, I was not sure.
Why is that?
I thought you'd rather take stock of
Kita
your...
agak cepetin ya guys.
I know few people here, and of them, I know you are the one who is always...
I do have some info. Siegfried's stomach doesn't agree with cheese.
He shat himself.
Mortifying for a lad of that age. The kind of thing that would devastate him.
Thank you, Azar. You're
Z ini mana? Oh, tuh dia. Kita tanya dulu. Ayo. Nih, kita sama anaknya Barid ya. Kayaknya si Barid sama...
I expect my son to act like the future king, not roll in the muck.
So Flann will take you on as his farting court jester?
Think with your head and not your arse. Flann can assure my throne, which will one day be yours.
That makes you the ass.
Enough! Eivor, my son, Siegfried. I'm sorry, I must clear my head. Could you speak to the boy?
Nah, kita ngomong sama bocah nih. Bocah. Show some respect.
Only shitbirds mock their father under his own roof.
Right. Because the cousin who just arrived has the authority over how I speak in my own home.
In Norway, you'd be knocked to the ground by now.
Come on then. If you've any guts worth respecting.
Dah kita
Fine,
berkelahi.
whelp.
You won't land a single punch.
Sini lu. Tuh, mamam tuh. Mau lagi nggak? Enak aja lu.
I guess I owe you thanks for not beating me bloody.
I'm not here to quarrel with you, Siegfried.
Da speaks so highly of you. I wanted to see if you lived up to the stories.
Does anyone?
You should see
Visit
Norway.
to Norway might do a young Viking girl like you some good.
I'd love to go with Da. Maybe the homeland would kindle his warrior spirit. Give Dublin a fair and fearsome king.
You are unhappy with how your father rules.
Da has the makings of a fine king, but he chooses to play the unctuous merchant instead.
Okay, I still go ya.
I've lost track of your father. Any idea where he might be?
He wanted to clear his head. That means he's visiting grandfather's grave. Da has a chat with him almost every day.
Barid can commune with the dead?
No, his conversations are all one-sided. The grave sits at the top of the hill.
I'll find him. Thank you, Siegfried.
Eivor, teach me how to hit like that sometime.
Oke, kita mana dulu nih guys? Ternyata di sini banyak guys. Jadi kita
Go, Sunan.
di manakah kuburannya? Oke. Nanti kita menuju ke sana dulu ya guys. Kita mencari Siegfried dulu. Siegfried Barid. Ini dia Barid.
Barid. Why so uneasy?
Sedih dia.
A king must forever be on guard. When I'm upset or uncertain, I come here to seek my father's spirit.
I didn't even ask after him. Somehow I knew he'd...
Some years ago, he was destined to die in battle, and he did.
He sits with Odin now. My family owes yours a sullen debt.
That winter, your family came to stay with us. I remember your birth, screaming like a warrior.
The plague year. No one would take us in. No one but your mother and father. I owe your family my life.
Dia bertang budi guys. Bertang budi dia sama keluarganya Barid.
You and I slipping out to hunt.
In dead of night. Stars in the sky, moonlight on snow.
Gila. Mereka walaupun badannya kasar, tapi mereka puitis banget ya.
And that's how I got that scar.
I do feel bad about that. What about the one on your cheek?
This? A caution from the gods about my vanity.
Come, if we tell all our stories, we'll be here a week.
Do you see something?
My imagination run amok, but let us away.
Apaan tuh?
Funny how just the slightest noise sets a fellow on edge.
Why Thor's hammer, Barid? I could sleep a week.
Not as spry as the old days, eh? When we'd search the night in hopes
Did
of
you
catching
catch
a
one?
will-o'-the-wisp.
I have a memory of catching one.
Kita bertarung nih.
Borid, give yourself up. My backhand.
Apaan nih?
These men bastards.
Ada lagi.
Who were they?
My ascension to the throne has not been without contest. The previous king's son, Thorstein, is resentful.
You told me nothing of this.
You are my guest. I'm not going to burden you with petty concerns.
Petty concerns. I now know why you've been anxious all evening.
Aye, 'tis worrying. He's never been so bold before.
He sees you as a usurper to his throne.
Perhaps, but he doesn't
Ini
seem
dia.
to want to take it. He contents himself by stealing and smuggling with his band of ruffians. It's petty Viking raiding, but it puts me in a bad light with Flann. That's certain.
Ada lagi enggak? Kita diserang ternyata guys. Oke, kita udah selamat kayaknya di sana sampai sini. Ya, si Azar sudah menunggu nih.
What? You know I am always the last to leave a party. What is wrong?
We were ambushed by Thorstein's men. Rivals I was not made aware of.
Small wonder King Flann does not embrace you, Barid. You cannot keep control of the Vikings in your own city.
Thorstein makes me look like more of an arse than I do on my own.
I see. It is the High King's disfavor that makes this shameful. My cousin, I will take care of Thorstein.
No, I do not want to drag you into this sorry mess. Perhaps
Kita
you'll
bantu
accept
si
Silver
Barid.
to lie low.
Barid.
For a week or two. But then he'll be back, and back again.
Saya setuju
I
dengan
can remove this blood, once and for all.
once and for all.
Eivor, this is not your fight.
For any and all of your god's sakes, Barid, let Eivor help you.
As of
Nah,
this
itu dengerin
moment,
tuh.
Barid, my arm is yours. Whatever is needed to bring Flawn's smile upon you, I
I will do it. I will do
Eivor.
too.
I have never been so happy.
Your family saved mine those years ago. A fitting reply would be to secure your throne. I will start with Thorstein.
It happens that Siegfried may know something. He once ran with Thorstein's gang.
Sadly true. Seek him tomorrow in the marketplace. After a night of carousing, he likes to recuperate there.
We will begin to forge a bond with High King Flann on
Rise of the
Sun.
Suns. Kita besok mencari si Thorstein. Oke. Oke, kita ada wake up dari bangun dari kemarin di ambush sama anak buahnya Thorstein. Bloodborne. Jadi quest kompletnya Bloodborne sudah. Ya guys. Jadi kita
Barid
dapat
said
quest.
Siegfried would be at the marketplace. I need to learn about Thorstein.
Kita dapat tuh apa link. Aku ada link. Apa lu itu? Meo nggak tahu lah siapa. Oke deh. Hari ini cukup sekian dulu untuk DLC bagian pertama dari Wrath of Druids. Next video kita lanjutkan lagi. Jangan lupa like, comment, dan subscribe ya guys. Itu sangat berarti bagi kami. See you next video. Terima kasih sudah menonton. See you next video. Bye bye.